days, there's no shortage of fledgling race chocobos. The folks from the Gold Saucer have seen to that. Greetings, sir, and welcome. Are you perchance a jockey in need of a new fledgling race chocobo? If so, Kattering and I would be happy to assist you. Nope. Is the vendor that sells it? Because it's clearly pointing at those on that. Guildhess. L. There's. Says there's a shop there, but not really. Nothing really important. I'm just trying to find if... no. Seriously, who's the vendor? One second. Eight. Ah. It is a repairs vendor. It's items. Okay. Yep. Let's buy a max stack. Go. Oh, it took the place of the... There you are. Let's stick you there. And then we gotta get over to Sorrel Haven, kill a couple things. Over. Yep, so. See, it's locked. Once summoned to battle, your chocobo will remain with you for 30 minutes or until it suffers injuries grievous enough to make him flee. The companion's orders use the commands located under the orders interface. You can set it to free stance, which is what you do. Why are you marked that? You shouldn't. Wow. Literally on top of it, but okay. That was kind of rude. Literally. So they're... Dude, you're kind of rude. So those are quest marker. They indicate that they're the enemy you need to kill for unlocking quest, but you don't currently meet one of the conditions for it. So I saw those before I pulled out my chocobo, so it didn't think I met one of the conditions, which was you have to fight them and kill them with your chocobo. So the Q with the blue plus is a quest that will unlock something. In this specific case, it's unlocking your fighting chocobo. It was red because I didn't meet a condition. So you've successfully negotiated your first few battles with your chocobo. Well done. Tell me, how did it feel? Was it not simply reassuring fighting with your feathered companion? Your chocobo can make up for your shortcomings, or build upon your strengths. Indeed, there are countless ways the two of you might complement one another. Through some experimentation, you'll come to find the approach that serves you best. Before I forget, I have one last parting gift. A saddlebag for your chocobo. Carrying Gisal grains about can be quite burdensome after all, and there should be sufficient room for your personal belongings should the need arise. Pray it serves you well in your travels. You can now access the chocobo saddlebag. The supplementary storage window can be accessed by selecting chocobo saddlebag located under character in the main menu. Or so he has another unlockable quest. Blah 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 blah. It's also open with Control-Shift-I. So you now have another 70 item slots. What do we need? Okay. You have to own an apartment or an estate or be sharing one in order to do this. I think it unlocks the chocobo stables. No, I forgot you gave me forgot Bird gave me those. So we are down to Forgotten Springs, which we have been to before this time, because it is a location for part of the monk quests. That also means we have done a bunch of quests around here, so we won't get inundated. State your business, adventurer. So this is the one Weiskate sends me. I haven't the foggiest idea what he sees in you, and until I do, you'll receive no aid from me. Persistent bugger. Very well, let's have a look at you. You've seen your share of battle, there's no mistaking that. And you did manage to attain that Adamantoise egg. However, that was not more than a display of brute force and blind courage. The Noon I once fought also believed that his strength would save him. He was wrong, and now I am Noon. Many years ago, I joined the company of heroes to hone my skills instead of challenging my predecessor before I was ready. Even when I was young, I understood that victory goes to the patient, the cunning, the pragmatic. That is why I claimed my position, and it is why I still hold it, and it is why I will not help an unproven whelp. Children of the Sands do not offer aid to strangers. To do so is a sign of weakness. However, if you were recognized as a skilled hunter in your own right, It would be permissible to assist you. Across the desert to the east lies an Amalja encampment. There dwells a warrior renowned both for his strength and his guile. To even face this Amalja in battle, you must first find a way to lure him from the encampment. This will be your test, to draw out and defeat the veteran. For this, I will offer you no advice, only the sworn sphere. Why, you ask? You'll have to solve that riddle yourself. Now go. Slay this old warrior and bring to me his necklace. Okay. No, I can't. I'd never learned Spanish. I know those are supposed to be rolled R's, but I absolutely can't do it. No. I can speak German. I can't speak Spanish. Well, I can pronounce German. I can't pronounce Spanish. I can speak a little German, but I'm not exactly gonna, like, go off and speak sentences upon sentences of German. Maybe? But, isn't the rolling of R's in Spanish really similar to the sound of a purr anyway? Yeah, like, I conceptually know how to do it. You have to, like, roll your tongue starting from the back of your throat while doing an R sound, but I'm not. I don't know if I'm just completely incapable or I just haven't practiced enough to be able to do it. It's one of the two. Chala? Mädchen? Yes, I can do that. It's probably that conceptually, like, those are very, very similar in terms of the actual actions you do. So if you grew up doing one, it's kind of hard to train yourself to do the other. Because your brain just keeps going, you are trying to do this, I will do this. And it's like, no, I'm trying to do something that's like 1 degree to the left. Tell me, adventurer, is our old nemesis dead? "'Tis a fine necklace, as befits a veteran of countless battles. It will make an excellent trophy. Spear? It belonged to one of his brothers. I knew when he spied it from afar, he would be unable to resist venturing outside the encampment to see for himself. Did you discern my intent, or was it dumb luck, I wonder?" Either way, you impress me, adventurer. I shall tell you of the ingredient you seek. I care. Nope. Oh, he would have also given me a toadskin jacket. Good Noon is finally willing to tell you of the ingredient you seek. Shame we did not meet when I was still with the company of heroes. You would have made a fine recruit. But no point in dwelling on what cannot be. You have a Welwick worm to hunt. Sandworms slither brazenly across the desert dunes. But Welwick worms are far fewer in number. Rarity breeds demands, and so their meat is highly prized as a delicacy. The only way to catch your quarry is to entice it with something it cannot resist. These worms prey on the smaller creatures of the Sigali. A freshly slaughtered angler carcass would be my choice of bait. There is an area teeming with anglers to the east, and we'll mark it upon your map, along with the location where Welwick worms are most frequently sighted. Be warned, the blood will drive the worm into a feeding frenzy. If your skills are lacking, it will devour you as well. Okay, let's go out to the east. Does this just stay perpetually until I leave the zone? Huh. Okay. Oh, I can't exactly fight that one. Where is another one? There we go. There's some. Why are people being dicks tonight? I'm literally on top of it. My companion got some SP, so... what do we want him to be? A defender? A healer? Some DPS? So some things you don't get credit unless you are the first strike. And when it turns purple, it means that someone else has targeted it. Tank or healer? Hit. If someone else has done the first strike, it is now theirs. And on a lot of things, you don't get credit if you kill something after that point. My experience is that, like, they're terrible as tanks. They do not grab enmity at all. So I'm gonna make it a healer. Did I run past that? If I said targeted, I misspoke. They need to actually, whoever does the first bit of damage to a enemy will claim it if they're not in your party. That is not the button I meant to hit. Come on. Get in range for me to come on and say hi. Actions, set it to free stance. Don't have any other bardings for it yet. Summoned. Okay. So there's a bunch of ways to get bardings for your chocobo, which are basically just like cosmetics for it. It's gear. But that's the second time tonight that I've been literally right in front of an enemy I need to kill, and someone attacked it from range. Like, the first time I even thunderclapped to the thing, and they took it out from under me. Usually it's considered polite that if you see a melee individual heading towards an enemy, you don't steal it like that. You look well. Have you caught your quarry, then? Your skills as a hunter rival those of our best. I applaud your success, Archon. The meat will need to be heavily smoked before I ship it to Miqo'te. Worry not. You have my word that he'll receive it in time for the banquet. You must be eager to obtain the third ingredient. I regret to say that I know not of its location. Further nonce, you should return to Costa del Sol and seek Miqo'te's counsel. Ah, but hold a moment. Since you will be meeting the captain soon, there is something I would like you to deliver to him for me. Captain was always fond of this brand of wine. I would be grateful if you could deliver it on my behalf. I was a reckless, angry youth when I first joined the company, and he would have been well within his rights to cast me out. Everything I have, I owe to his wisdom and generosity. Miqo'te was a firm yet fair teacher, an expert molder of men, and I suspect that is still the case now. Please give him my regards, Archon. Are gonna jump back to Costa del Sol. I think we got time for this last little step. So if memory serves, we should be getting sent to Wineport next. Which is a bit of an endeavor, so. Well met, Archon. Londalel and Uadnuns both spoke highly of you. What brings you here today? Got some booze for you. Is that actually brandy wine? Deep caramel-colored spirit made from twice distilling fine red wine and then aging it in rosewood barrels for at least 30 summers. Is that a port? My favorite. I shall have to thank the Noon personally. Now, you have but one ingredient left. Fortunately, you will not have to travel to Aldenar this time to obtain it. Truth be told, I never intended for you to collect this last ingredient. Brayflox, my old quartermaster, wished to bring it to Costa del Sol herself. However, not long ago, she sent word that there's been some trouble at the long stop, and that the delivery would be delayed indefinitely. She told me nothing of the incident itself, but I fear the situation may be dire. Though I'd like nothing more than to aid her myself, I have no choice but to turn to you and your allies. Make haste to Hidden Falls docks and speak with Ozun Nazun. He will direct you to Raincatcher Gully, where Brayflox and her people have made their home. I'm gonna make my way to Wineport, which is... so... there's a split here. You can see that this Eastern La Noche is really two areas. I don't know why they made it one area. But Wineport's the city up here. So I'm going to make my way up to Wineport, attune myself there, and that is what I'm going to call it for the day. We will start up the next stream, well, the next Final Fantasy stream with that. The plan right now for tomorrow is The Sims. We will go back to our crazy cat man, and I will annoy Bird by horrendously building houses. And Monday we will return for a full play of Castle Full of Cats. Depending on how long that takes, maybe I'll play around in Cat Saves Halloween a little more, or hop into Cat Gets Medieval? Goes Medieval? It's one of those two. What's the hurry, Adventure? Eh? Something happened over at the Gabi settlement? I don't know why you're so eager to help a bunch of beastmen, but go and talk to the skipper over yonder. She'll ferry you to Raincatcher Gully. Going to Raincatcher Gully. Are you coming along? Yes. Yeah, I have to... So, it sends me over there. That unlocks a dungeon. Brayflox's long stop. Which we will probably be doing very, very early in the next Final Fantasy stream. But for right now, we're going to come here. We're going to unlock the Chocobo Keep. And we are going to attune to the other right. And then next Final Fantasy stream, see what this dude unlocks. We'll unlock the leaves. Is there any other? I don't think there's any other quests here at the moment. And then we'll be heading over to the things we do for cheese. But I'm calling it there. Thanks for hanging out. Hope to see you as I try and figure out how to play The Sims and take care of all of my cats. And yeah, hope to see you tomorrow. Bye.